Everyone here is one.
Will become one with.
Yes. इसके लिए अगर आप चाहते हैं तरीका बताता इंशाल्लाह आप बताते हैं वो करेगा.
If Sarkar says that if you so wish, we will tell you the technique. If you wish to obtain this, then you can obtain this from Sarkar, and your heart may also do Allah.
No problem.
कहता कोई मसला नहीं बताएंगे.
उसका तरीका ये है अब क्योंकि अल्लाह को अंदर लाना है और तुम ये बाहर लाते हैं बताया.
The way to do this is that we need now to bring Allah inside us. By doing this, He is outside.
इसको रोजाना 66 मरतबा कागज के ऊपर अल्लाह लिखते हैं. अब किसी का ये जो होता है काम होता है कोई हाथ रखता है मिलता है किसी का नहीं मिलता अपने के साथ उसका फिर क्या करें उसके लिए भले ज़रबें लगाए तो भले नाचे तो भले वर्जिश करें.
Some people that is without
all Muslim वही नमाज पढ़ता है.
All the Muslims today read this salah.
लेकिन मोमिन या ना उसका नमाज.
There is no guarantee. But with the moment his namaz is haqiqat because of this thing.
तो तुम्हारा का शेख क्या बोला है
आपकी बरकत से.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. इसके लिए कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं.
If you would like to ask anything, any question?
It's out of respect in front of a sheikh to ask a question.
वो कह रहे कि ये अदब के दायरे से बाहर है कि आपसे कुछ सवाल करो. अदब नहीं करो.
बात पूछते हैं.
If you would like to ask anything, if you do not understand, you can just.
I have no question.
Satisfy you. What you.
You will now see the present residence of Gohar Shahi in Kotri, Sindh. In August of 1996, Gohar Shahi confirmed that his facial image was on the moon. In addition to the moon, astronomers discovered a human face 150 times larger than the sun. Gohar Shahi confirmed that this face was a spiritual body from within his physical body. Screen, you are looking at a photograph of Mars. Not only on the sun and the moon, but it has recently been discovered that there is a facial image of Gohar Shahi on Mars. There is also his name, Riaz Ahmad Gohar, visible, and the name of God, Allah, on it. If you could match the photograph on the right of the screen with the image on the photograph of Mars on the left. You will now see two marble tiles which have the face of Gohar Shahi embedded in them. The first was discovered in a mosque in London and the other in a hotel in Rawalpindi, Pakistan. Recently, some people from Manchester returned from performing Umrah in Saudi Arabia, and they brought back with them photographs of the Hijri Aswad, the holy stone in the Kaaba. Publishers in Mecca, Mirza Library and Company, have indicated that when the photograph is turned upside down, a human face is clearly visible on it. Many disciples, including ourselves, feel that the image on the holy stone is that of their spiritual guide. When asked about this phenomena, Gohar Shahi stated that this is a very sensitive matter. This may be caused by science, but it may also be a sign from God. He also stated that Muslim governments should fully investigate this matter and inform the public of the truth. While looking at a photograph of Jesus, Gohar Shahi has confirmed that this is a true image of Jesus. Whilst on tour in the United States, in May of 1997, a meeting took place between Gohar Shahi and Jesus. This image of Jesus also appears on the full moon. On 20th of June 1997, the Daily Jung in Lahore reported that astronomers in the United States had discovered a 200-mile-long image of Jesus on the face of the moon. This was composed of light and reflection. Photographs taken by NASA astronomers in 1992 have been concealed from the public. Further, according to this report, priests in America have demanded that the photographs and this information be released to the public so that it would strengthen the faith of the people.
The teaching of the Torah and the Injil, again, I wish I could refer more to the teaching of the Quran, but in case I get it wrong, I won't. So I'll stay with the Torah and the Injil. It mentions that there are three aspects that form man. One is the physical body that we live in at the moment. The other is the soul, which is our being within that body. And the third one is the Spirit of God, which unites the soul and the body to make one whole. Now, is that the same teaching?
कह रहा सरकार तौरात और इंजील में एक तालीम दी गई है कि 3 एस्पेक्ट्स हैं इंसान के, 3 हिस्से हैं जिस्म के, एक मादी जिस्म, एक रूह जो ऊपर से इसमें आई, तीसरा अल्लाह की रूह जो इन दोनों को मिला के रखती है. कह रहा है क्या ये यही तालीम है आपकी?
तो यही तालीम बयान करी है.
Yeah, the same thing being described to you.
Now, what happens to each one of these aspects when a person dies?
पूछा जब इंसान की मौत आती है तो इन तीनों हिस्सों को क्या होता है?
एक हिस्सा ऊपर चला जाता, बाकी एक हिस्सा कब्र में चला जाता, एक रूह ऊपर चला जाता, बाकी जो चीजें हैं उसके साथ वो एक कब्र में रह जाता है, कुछ अर्से बाद खत्म हो जाता.
One aspect, your body, material body, stay in your grave and it destroy here. The other souls, they go.
One
aspect is on the first
तो
side.
बाकी सोल जो है वो कब्र में है.
And the other souls, within the there in your grave.
अगर उनमें ताकत है ना, नूर की ताकत है, तो फिर वो कब्र से लोगों को फैज़ पहुंचाता है.
If they have a power of light of God, the soul in the grave, then they help people and give them blessing.
अगर वो जादूगर है, शैतान की ताकत जाता है, तो उसको बदरू बोलता है, लोगों को सताता है.
And if your soul have a negative power, then it harms people, and that called bad evils and bad souls.
फिर वो लोगों को सताता है, वो शैतान के साथ मिल जाता है.
Trouble the people, and they.
ये 3 हालतें हैं बस.
These are 3 aspects.
Now, again, the Torah states in, I think, 4 or 5 different places, the Injil in about 2 different places, that the dead know nothing. The dead know nothing. That the spirit of God returns to God, but the soul ceases.
Soul ceases.
Ceases at that point. The only time that the soul has knowledge again is when God raises that soul to have a new body, as you mentioned, a body that is completely different from the bodies we have at the moment. How does that correspond with these teachings?
तौरा ज़बूर में है कि जब इंसान की मौत आती है तो जो अल्लाह की रूह है, स्पिरिट ऑफ गॉड, वो ऊपर चली जाती है और जो दूसरी रूह है वो वहीं पे सीज खत्म हो जाती है.
तो हमने यही कहा है ना, अगर उनमें ताकत नहीं है खत्म हो जाती है.
He said the same thing. If you do not have a power in your soul,
तो वो फिनिश,
whether negative or positive power, then it finishes at that
finish. अगर पावर है नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव तो फिर वो खत्म नहीं होती.
And if you have a positive power, still they are alive, helping the people. If you have a negative power, still it is alive and disturbing the people.